Hello and welcome again to RC Model Reviews, and just a quick video today because I want to talk about this. This is the little mini DVR with the built-in screen that I reviewed a little while back, and I've been using it quite a bit off and on. It gets reasonable quality video. There are better ones on the market now, high resolution, but this is adequate for what I use it for. One thing I did find that was a bit annoying though was the lack of an external antenna. Just this little fold-up whip thing here, it's not that good. You know, if you get any distance away from the model, then you start getting snow and the picture fades quite quickly. So it's fairly limited. Of course, you can plug an AV signal in and record on here from your pole type FPV receiver, which is fine, but sometimes you just want to have a standalone recording system. In which case, I don't know if you realize it, but you can actually unplug this little antenna. The antenna that comes with it just pulls out and it leaves a little RF connector in there. Now that RF connector takes anything you want to put in there. If you've got a matching connector, you can just plug in a lead, a pigtail, and on the end you can put something like this. This is the circular wireless helical antenna. That's going to give you a heap more range, providing you keep it pointed in the rough direction of the model. Or you can plug in a clover leaf, because this is all plumbing of course, so you can unscrew the bits from here and screw in bits from elsewhere. So I've got a sort of a mixture of RP-SMA and SMA connectors here, but I can plug in a clover leaf on here and take full advantage of the circularly polarized transmitter antenna on my backpack on the AXN here. So there you go, I can use this little setup here. It's going to work much better. I won't get the effect of the multi-pathing won't be nearly as marked, so I can just use this, hold it up like this, and record anyone's FPV. I might not be the person flying the FPV, it may be someone else, and I want to see what they're doing, get a copy of their video. Simple, easy peasy. So I picked this lead up from highmodel.com. It was cheap as beans, they advertise it there, and I got RP-SMA to SMA connector from, where was it? eBay, I think. Picked up one of those, and away you go. So I'll show you what it looks like. I flew the AXN before. I didn't use FPV, it was just line of sight, and I had Barry on the DVR, and this is what the flight looked like. Sorry, no audio because I don't have a microphone on my backpack. But here you go, this will give you an idea of what you can expect if you use a different antenna on these little DVRs. I flew this to the limit of comfortable visual line of sight. So there you go, there was still the occasional dropout. You always get that with FPV because at some stage you'll be entering the null pattern of any antenna that you're using, but the results are pretty remarkable. I flew that model, the AXN here, to the limits of visibility because I was flying visual line of sight, and generally the image was pretty damn solid. I think that's quite impressive. Certainly I wouldn't have got that kind of performance using the standard little fold-up whip. Certainly no chance of that at all. So there you go. So if you're looking to make this a little bit more versatile, invest in the lead. This one came from highmodel.com. And you can get them anywhere. If you look at the RF type connector on there, and you probably find them on eBay, but High Model have got them, and they advertise them as being for these DVRs. You can make your own circular antenna, cloverleaf, whatever like this, or you can buy them from Circular Wireless, from Team Black Sheep, from a whole lot of different places on the net, or you can get a helical and really get some range out of things. So there you go. If you want to spy on what other people are doing with their FPV, see what their video is sending back from a greater distance, it's certainly worth spending a little bit of money on one of these leads and hooking it up to your DVR. People on the radio, what can you do? Anyway, thank you for watching. Comments on the bottom, questions on the bottom. Stay tuned to RC Model Reviews. More interesting videos, I hope, coming up.